Hi, hi everyone. Welcome back to today's tropical update for August 20th, 2017. Welcome back everyone. Back for another update on the tropics. I realized I just note the Atlantic was boiling up with activity ever since. I just note that because, as you can see here, this is what used to be Tropical Storm Harvey over here. This cluster of thunderstorms, right? It's heading westward, but it's actually heading westward pretty fast. I think at right around 20 miles per hour. That's a pretty fast speed. Temperatures are conducive for some strengthening, but the issue is that it got downgraded back down. I think it's because of the upper level wind pattern that's going on the upper levels of the atmosphere. That's what's going on, I think. That's what's going on. See, there's a little bit of wind shear that sort of teared up the storm a bit. So this thing got degenerated back into a tropical wave. That's why the NHC declared the remnants of Harvey dissipated yesterday, right around last night at advisory 11. Winds were at 35 miles per hour, movement at 22. That was last night's update, the final advisory. It got downgraded to a tropical depression. Now it's an open wave because of that. And the models are indicating it could redevelop in the Western Caribbean. It could regenerate in the Western Caribbean or in the Bay of Campeche, like the European does have it in the Bay of Campeche. The European and GFS do show redevelopment. So yeah, anywhere development is likely according to the National Hurricane Center. So it could regenerate over here. This is the Canadian track models. It does show a track right into, most of the ensemble members keep it in the water. It has a landfall in the Yucatan, as all of the models indicate, and right into the Bay of Campeche. But what will happen there is the global forecast models. Yeah, we gotta keep an eye on this, because I don't know where it's gonna go. We know it's heading westward. That's the only thing we know. But we know it's gonna make a landfall. But where? In the southern tier of the Yucatan, or more towards the north, like Franklin did. We don't know yet. That's the issue. We know it's gonna regenerate, but after it regenerates, I don't know how. We don't even know how strong it will become. So the models are indicating, yes, it's going to redevelop. It could become, I don't know, a strong tropical storm. No, I think a moderate storm, a moderate tropical storm. So yeah, I think. So if it does regenerate, it's going to get the same name, Harvey, because it was once Harvey, but it lost its name because it dissipated into an open wave that we're dealing with now. Here's why. You see this giant upper low over here? That's the thing. See, this is the thing. This is the low that's going to be steering the storm. That's why some models have it heading northward because of this low. We know it's heading westward, but what's going to happen? I don't know. There's actually, where the shear is coming from, I think there's an upper ridge in the middle, in the upper levels. There's an upper ridge in the upper levels, as you can see here. And this is 92L. This is another wave that came off several days ago. This one's not going to develop because it's dealing with this giant upper low that's over here in the Central Atlantic. This one has a chance to develop, but a few days from now, once it gets to this area of the world, east of Florida. Most models do. The GFS does show something come out of this, but it's going to be pretty weak. I think a tropical depression is possible if it does develop. That's why it got upgraded again to a 30% chance, according to the National Hurricane Center. You can see, you can see 70 on 90 on the remnants of Harvey, 70% chance, because we don't even know. We know it's showing signs of organization. That's why it has a high chance once again. And disturbance 2, which is 92L, got downgraded this morning or yesterday. It got downgraded to 20% chance of formation, tropical cyclone formation in the next 5 days. They upgraded back up to 30 because it has improved only a little bit, I think, and some models are showing some development over here. If it develops at all, I think the most will be tropical depression status or minimal tropical storm at 40 miles per hour. If it does get named, the next name is Irma, and I don't even know if it's gonna live, and I don't think it's gonna be long lived the way things are going. First off, this cone is somewhat, so parts of Florida has to keep an eye on this for anything, for any disturbed weather. The Bahamas too. And this third wave, it's not going to develop. There's a giant low spinning. There's a giant low spinning in the Central Atlantic. So there's a lot of possibilities. There's a giant upper low, as I said, over here. Giant low over here. 92L over here. This is the wave that it's not going to develop anymore. None of the models do show it. This one has a chance still. And Harvey, we know it's going to develop, regenerate again once. But after it crosses the Yucatan, what the hell is going to happen? Well, here's the thing. As I said before, the models, some of them take it northward, right? And some of them take it towards Mexico. It depends what this upper low will do to Harvey once it tracks towards Yucatan. We don't know what's going to happen after that. As soon as it gets regenerated back into a named storm, we're going to get more information from the NHC. So we're going to get the cone of uncertainty again. But for now, tracking the 3 disturbances out in the Atlantic, Harvey's going to regenerate. This one has a chance still. This one is no longer going to develop. And that's the update for today. And that's it for today.